Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're back with another Kendra's Card Challenge 23 card. We're going to be doing sketch number 7. So we'll get that going in a moment. Let me tell you about the products we're using. We're going to be using the Violet Dreams suite of products. This is the Violet Dreams Specialty Designer Series paper. We have the Frame Violets bundle. So that's the dies and the stamp set, as well as the textured tree ring 3D embossing folder we're going to be using today, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Aspens of Gratitude paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 10 cards. Early Espresso is the stamping spot. We have our detailed flora dies that coordinate with July, August, and September paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our product of the month for August 2026. It's the Glow of Harvest Specialty Designer Series paper. It is pearlized finish. It has 12 sheets, to each of 6 single-sided designs, and you can get this exclusive product for only $5 when you spend $75 or more in a single order. This paper is gorgeous. It is while supplies last. Next, we have our Select Designer Series paper and cardstock sale going on, so you can get 15% off on Select Designer Series paper and cardstock until August 31st. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program. This is where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. You redeem rewards on future orders. You track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up! Account, and rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date, okay? And you do have to opt in to be a part of this program. All right, that is all of our buzzworthy business of the day. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by doing a little bit of stamping for the inside of our card. Uh-oh, I just dropped a piece. So let me get my scrap paper. We have some 5 by 3 3/4 hydrangea hue here that we're going to be layering our basic white. That is 3.5 by 4 3/4. I'm going to stamp a flower. Is this card portrait? No. Yes, it is portrait. So we're going to stamp this partial flower here. I think I just want to get it like that. We're going to stamp that in the basic black ink. It's not basic black, it's Tuxedo Memento black, but we don't sell that anymore. And then I also have this piece here from the card sketch. It says optional, but it's for the inside of the card, and we're going to use it. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Earlier, I stamped and die cut the smaller flower in the stamp set, and we're going to go ahead and start coloring this. I have some fresh freesia here, and actually, I think I want to use the other end because it's going to give me a darker color. This is the fresh freesia light. Since I was going to be using the embossing folder, I didn't want to take too much time with stamping and die cutting this, then having to emboss, and then color. So I wanted to go ahead and do some steps ahead of time. Plus, I'm using these same images on all the cards in this series. I'm trying to stick with one suite of products. And I am adding in a couple of extras here and there, like for dies. Basically just dies and embossing folders, but everything else is from this suite, the Violet Dream suite. Okay, we have that. Then for some reason, I thought, let's use some hydrangea hue to darken up the middles here of our flower. I just thought that would look cute on there. So we're going to get hydrangea hue. This is also the light. So I'm using the light on both colors. But those, they work well together. It's almost giving like a Highland Heather color look. I didn't try it out, so I'm happy that worked. Because I hadn't tried it out. Oh goodness, I'm so happy that came out nice looking. So we're just going to do this is light Peaceful Pine. I'm just going to color all the greenery Do you guys like coloring? I love to color. I know I tell you guys that a lot, but I really do. There's sometimes I want to sit on video and just color for you guys and play music in the background and let you watch me color, because I love to color. It doesn't have to be with markers or blends or crayons, color pencils, paint, whatever. I like it. Okay, so we have that done. So let's go ahead and put our inside together. So we're going to put this piece on. This is pattern C of my papers. At least that's what I wrote on the back. Then we're going to get this Stampin' Seal to add this onto our Hydrangea Hue piece. Then we're going to add this to the inside of our card base. Our card base is thick basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is cute. Okay, so then we're gonna get this piece here. This is from the Designer Series paper. This paper is specialty because it has die cuts. So we're gonna stamp on this our sentiment using Peaceful Pine. And we're gonna stamp Happy Birthday to You. We're gonna stamp that right here on the right hand side of our oval. Try to get it straight on here. Just like that. That came out pretty good. And then we have one, oh, I need to put this over here. One more bit of stamping that I forgot about before we get into the embossing our with our folder. Let me bring back my scrap paper. So I have these two pieces of a Hydrangea Hue, and we're gonna stamp in Hydrangea Hue the little dotted image from our stamp set. So I'm just gonna put a couple of little things on here. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, just a little, just so it won't be so plain. That's it. Okay, and that is all of our stamping done. So now let me get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're going to bring in our textured tree ring folder. I couldn't think of the name of it. And I guess it really doesn't matter where I'm placing it because it's going to get covered up, but I'll do it right there. So we're going to do our number 4 plate, number 1, and the machine. Seam in first. And here we have our paper. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. So now we're going to add our Designer Series paper from this card sketch onto here. So I think I'm going to do the Stampin' Seal, even though I tell you guys all the time, if you're going to put it on textured, you want to use liquid glue. But I'm doing this because I got to make sure I get this placement right. And sometimes the liquid glue, it does give you wiggle room, but it also it dries pretty quick. And I want to make sure that I have time to move these if I have to. So let me see. I think I need to put them a little more in. Maybe. And this is why. Then I can go back and put some glue on them if I need to. Yeah, I think I like it like that better. Yepperoonies. Okay, I got the placement, so now I do feel more comfortable putting a little bit of liquid glue under there because I got these right where I want them. And this is the only one that looks a little crooked to me. So I want to get that. I'm just going to use a little bit of the glue. Okay, so now we're going to put this onto some Peaceful Pine. Man, this folder is gorgeous. This is my first time using this folder. It is gorgeous. I might have to use this some more in this series because I thought the tree ring goes good with the flowers. So we want to center this into our Peaceful Pine. Get that pushed down on there. Then we're going to add this to our card base. Just like this. And now the only thing I have to decide is if I want to glue this down flat or do I want to pop it up. I think I should pop it up. I think. Yes, I'm gonna pop it up. So where are my Stampin' Dimensionals? Let me get some dimensionals here and pop this oval up. I'm going to put this right here in the center. Try to make it straight. Like that. And then we're going to add our flower right off to the side here. So I think I just need one dimensional at the bottom of this leaf here. And then I'll use some glue for the rest. We're going to put that on just like that. Oh, this is pretty. And now I need my bling. For the bling, I have the Adhesive-Backed blooms. And let's do, oh my piece, I didn't put enough glue. Okay, we're going to do, I think I'm going to just do one. Let's just do one right here in the center of this flower. So these come in purple, fresh freesia, and basic beige. And I'm using the basic beige one right there. That's it. That is cute. Happy birthday to you. And then the inside. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.